Of 10. The 1 is Katie Casey, owned by Lindell Adamsky and Alan Kirschbaum of Florida and California, trained and driven by Joe Adamsky. Number 2 is Pocket Charm. Jeff Cahill's Bud Light Long Shot of the Night is owned by Rebecca Jill Dwyer of Jamestown, Ohio, trained by Dan Ader, Kyle Aders at the lines. The 3 is Windleaves Jackie, owned by Larry Cleland of Bainbridge, Ohio, trained and driven by Keith Haynes. Number 4 is Kiss This Goodbye, owned by Broombaugh of Arcanum, Ohio, and Bixler of Greenville, Ohio, trained by Dave Broombaugh with Sam Chipnoble III. Number 5 is Jubilee Chorus, owned by Gregory Fisher of Vincent, Ohio, trained by Guy Malone with Dave Hawk. Number 6 is Noble Ken Wen, owned and trained by Ray Belt of South Charleston, Ohio, with Jeff Ace Nighsonger. Number 7 is Dream the Dream, owned by Larry Richardson of West Carrollton, Ohio, trained and driven by Tom Tharps. The 8 is Destined for Glory, owned by John Bryan and Amanda Georges of Wilmington, Ohio, trained and driven by Larry Fisher. From the outside of the 9 is Cam's Magic Storm, owned by John Fike and Michael Hackett. They're both of Ohio, trained and driven by Billy Walters. And number 10 is Magic Raindrop, owned and trained by Mervyn Kenner of Coshocton, Ohio. Eric Webb is in her sulky. That's the field for the 5th race. Fillies and Mares, maiden claiming pacers to go postward here. Start. Field in motion. They're all fan pacing and firing away from the inside. There goes Pocket Charm. Right alongside of that is Windleaves Jackie driving up the middle of the track. There is Jubilee Chorus coming away in 4th. That is Katie Casey. Away in 5th. That is Kiss This Goodbye. Got to the outside in 6th is Dream the Dream. 7th on the inside is Magic Raindrop. Away in 8th. That is Noble Ken Wen. The inside racing in 9th. That's Destined for Glory. And 10th and trailing the field. That is Cam's Magic Storm, and Billy Walters can see them all as they race by the initial quarter in 28 seconds flat, passing the stands for the first time and heading on down to the half. And Pocket Charm, Jeff Cahill's Bud Light Long Shot of the Night, leads it here by a length and a quarter. Up on the outside, Jubilee Chorus thought better of it. It'll duck and chuck, racing in 3 as they roll under the wire with 5/8 of a mile remaining as they bank around the clubhouse, turning on over to the half. And on top, Pocket Charm leads it here by a length and a quarter. To the inside, Windleaves Jackie is tracking along in 2. Along the inside, Jubilee Chorus is racing in 3rd. First to flush on the outside, racing in 4th. That is Kiss This Goodbye as they went by the half in 59 and 1/5. Off the turn and driving down the backside and on top of the field, Pocket Charm leads it here by a length and a half. To the inside, Windleaves Jackie is tracking in 2. First turn on the rim, racing in 3rd. That is Kiss This Goodbye. Racing in 4th. That is Jubilee Chorus, perfectly placed. Second over the outside, racing in 5 is Katie Casey. Third over on the outside, racing in 6th, Magic Raindrop. At the rail in 7th, Dream the Dream. To the outside in 8th, Destined for Glory. 9th on the inside, Noble Ken Wen. And 10th and trailing the field, that's Cam's Magic Storm by 3/4 in 1:30 and 1/5. They'll pace the final turn and head for home. On top, Pocket Charm with the lead, bearing down to the outside. Kiss This Goodbye is still there, and now swung up 3 wide with a stretch drive is Katie Casey, and coming 4 wide to the outside, Cam's Magic Storm off the turn to the top of Power Alley. Less than an 1/8 of a mile to go, and down the stretch, and Katie Casey is charging hard on the outside as they come to the wire. Katie Casey and Joe Adamsky bombs away. 23-1 is going to get up to score here. It was very close for second. Time of the mile, 2:01 1/5. Katie Casey in a first career victory. It's official. 1-4 exacta returns 125 even. 1-4-10 try returns $2,367.80. Pick 3, 2 of 3, 271, $80 even. Trackside of the winner's circle, the official winner of the 5th race, number 1, Katie Casey. First career victory is a four-year-old brown mare by Threefold out of a Maca Pass. Sheep by Nobleland Sam. Is owned by Lindell Adamsky and Alan Kirschbaum. They're of Florida and California. Nicely trained and driven by Joe Adamsky. Katie Casey and Joe Adamsky, first career victory, 2:01 1/5. 201 and 1/5, returning 48.20, 16.86.40. Second was the 4 Kiss This Goodbye, returning $4, $3. Third in the mile was the 10-horse Magic Raindrop, $4.40. Pick 3, 2 of 3, 271, returns $88 even.